Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So just a quick tutorial on how to sew a perfect dart. When I mean perfect dart, I don't mean a dart with a pointy mouth. I mean a dart that blends in perfectly and looks like it's just a flat fabric when you're done sewing. So the first thing you want to do is fold your fabric like so and mark your dart. For this length of that, I'm using a 5.5 inches. So as you can see, I've ruled the line on where my stitch would run. I advise you do this, rule your line so you can follow through perfectly. So as you can see here, I'm going to sew on that line that I have ruled, and you don't want to go to back stitch your sewing. You just want to start sewing and make sure you have enough thread at the end, at the beginning and at the end of that line. So you also don't want to backstitch when you get to the end of your dart line. So here, as you can see, I'm just going to bring out without backstitching, please. The reason why you don't want to backstitch is just so that you don't get rough stitching at the mouth, because here we are very interested in this pointy part of the dart. So what you want to do basically is, after stitching, you want to knot the thread like so. At both ends of your dart, you want to knot the thread. You don't backstitch because you don't want to end up with two lines, especially if you're a beginner in sewing. But for professional sewers or people who have been advanced in sewing, you can actually do a backstitch if you're very sure that your stitch is not going to give you double line. If you're sure that you're going to be sewing on the original stitch. But then, to be on the safe side, I'll advise you don't backstitch. You just start your sewing and then you knot it when you're done. So I've knotted the end of the dart, and here, as you can see, I'm separating the two ends of the thread to knot the pointy part of the dart. This is very important. You want to do this like 3 to 4 times, and then when you are done knotting, you cut the thread. And when you are cutting the thread, please try not to cut it too close to the dart or too close to the stitch, because you don't want it to unravel subsequently. So as you can see, I've knotted my thread 3 times and then I'm going to cut the thread. After this, the next thing you want to do is go to the ironing board, and then you just want to press open the seam. This is a very important step. You want to press open the seam after sewing, or sorry, not press open the seam, you want to press down your dart. So yes, you can see this looks like a seamless dart. If not for the pattern on the fabric or on the print, you won't even know that there is a dart seated there. So this is very beautiful. For my beginners in the house, I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, and see you in my next video.